I think we'll go ahead and get started, everyone. If more join, that's great. But let's start with a warm welcome again to all. If you were at the kickoff, welcome back. What we're going to do as a panel here, we're going to keep our video on here to just introduce ourselves and let you know who the faces are behind the voices. So I will start here. I am Rick Berkey, Professor of Practice and Director of the Enterprise Program. Welcome. I'll hand it off now to Janet Callahan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Janet Callahan. I'm Dean of the College of Engineering. Mike Morley.
Hi, Mike Morley, Director of Technology Commercialization with the Office of Innovation and Commercialization. Glad to be here. I'm going to hand it off to Lisa Casper now.
And I don't think that we can hear Lisa right now, so I'm going to jump in real quick while we get her mic taken care of. My name's Becky Bernard. I'm the Marketing and Recruitment Specialist for Pavlis Honors College. I'm also the tech support for this, so if you're in the Zoom session or in the Facebook Live session and you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them. And we will see A, if we can help you out with any tech things, and B, if you have any questions, we can try and relay them to the rest of the panel. So Lisa, I'll kick it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Becky. Hi, I'm Lisa Casper. I'm the Program Manager for Husky Innovate, and we're proud to be here, proud of the Enterprise Program and their student teams and their rapid and innovative pivot to an online platform. And next, Bree.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Tucker. I'm the Enterprise Program Coordinator, and I'm so happy that all of you were able to make it today. Back to Rick.
We've got one more to introduce, Leonard Bowman.
Hi, this is Leonard Bowman. I'm an Associate Dean of Engineering, and Blizzard was just letting me know how excited and proud he was of all these fellow Huskies and how tenacious they were in completing their projects.
All right, great. Well, thanks team and welcome everyone. We'll go ahead and stop our videos and start the awards presentation. First off, I want to welcome everyone again to the 20th Annual Design Expo Awards presentation. If you did not attend the kickoff, welcome. Thank you for your time and sharing this special day with us, this 20th anniversary event. Here in the Pavlis Honors College, I'm the Program Director of Enterprise and a Professor of Practice. Thanks for all tuning in for the best part, which is giving out these well-deserved awards. Like the morning kickoff, we are live streaming to Michigan Tech Facebook this time, and we'll also record and post Zoom sessions on our website for those that may have missed it. For an icebreaker, what we want to do is a quick poll. So I'll ask Bree Tucker, Enterprise Program Coordinator, to set up a poll for us and just see who's in the audience today. We almost got it, 99 out of 103. I think that's close, Bree. What do you think? Oh, this is great. We've got almost 40% students, 29% faculty and staff, 2% project or event sponsors. Thank you for coming. Our alumna and alumnus, 9, almost 10%. Friends and family, industry reps, local community members. Yeah, I put this in there too, enterprise and senior design. Pretty close, 17% enterprise, 24% senior design. Thank you everyone for filling that out. Now we know a little bit about our audience in attendance. So with that, for opening remarks, it's my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Janet Callahan, Dean of the College of Engineering, to offer some words to kick us off. Welcome, Janet.
Thank you, Rick. Well, hello everyone and welcome. Well, more than 1,000 students in enterprise and senior design showcased their work today at our first ever virtual design expo at Michigan Tech. To our students, all of you worked so hard on these projects, but this year was different. You were asked to do something far more challenging than ever before, to complete your projects while working from home in the midst of a global pandemic. You rose to the challenge, and mightily so. You are nimble, tenacious, you have grit. You have determination and heart. I've never been more moved and impressed at the fine work you've accomplished despite this extraordinary challenge. Some of you are preparing to graduate and eager to share your ideas with the world. And some of you will be returning to Michigan Tech this fall. I'm grateful for your efforts and all the heart and soul you've invested in your work. I want to take this time to thank our distinguished judges. Thank you for giving your time and talents to help make Design Expo a success. I want to thank all our faculty advisors as well for generously and richly supporting enterprise and senior design. Thank you for your kindness and dedication to our students. I also want to thank our Design Expo sponsors. I'm pleased to welcome ITC Holdings as directing partner for the 9th consecutive year. Our supporting partners include Kohler, Next Year Automotive, and OHM Advisors. Our collaborating partners include Code Blue, FCA, Kimberly-Clark, Michigan Tech's Husky Innovate, Nucor, and Plexus. These 10 partners, along with more than 100 project and program supporters, have made a strategic investment in our educational mission. The benefits of industry, government, and academia working together as partners are so clearly evident at Michigan Tech's Design Expo, especially now during these trying times. I thank you. Now for the awards. As we've come to expect, the judging for Design Expo 2020 was very close. The official results are in, but first, before we announce awards, I want to say yet again, thank you to all students, all teams, for a very successful event. Back to you, Rick.
Thank you so much, Janet. I think that was a great way to kick us off. So now I get the fun part, starting with the presentation of awards. The categories you see here are what we will run through in order. We'll start with our image contest. Next will be the Innovation Awards. Followed by that, we have the Enterprise Student, Faculty, Staff, and Sponsor Awards. And then what we call our headliner awards, the Design Expo Awards, based on the videos that were judged today in 2 categories, Senior Design and Enterprise. And then our bonus award based on the text-in voting, what we're calling the 20th Anniversary People's Choice Award. So 25 awards in total with 3,500 in cash prizes. So let's get started. First up, a little bit about the image contest. This is a tradition with Design Expo, and it's an award based on images submitted by teams during their registration. We have a panel of about 11 judges from both the Pavlis Honors College and the College of Engineering, and we give the panel really quite a bit of leeway in terms of selection criteria. And if you can imagine a committee of 11 faculty and academics, you'd be amazed that we can come to consensus, but we do. and this year was no exception. We found some clear winners. So let's go ahead and get started with third place first. So we'll count up. Third place with $50 cash prize goes to Velevations Enterprise. This is an image with the caption, "Testing dropper posts in the snow." And I think they shortened the caption. It should have been "Testing dropper posts in the snow this week on the tech trails." If anybody in Houghton saw the weather, they would know what I'm talking about. Summer Schrock from the Velevations team supplied this to us. And again, congratulations. Great image, great view of campus and the tech trails. And again, congrats. Second place is Team 249, Senior Design Team. They were working on flammability reduction in magnesium alloys for additive manufacturing. So this is a flammability test of a magnesium AZ61 alloy. This team worked with their sponsor, United Technologies Research Center, developing magnesium alloys with reduced flammability. And this is for use in wire arc additive manufacturing applications for automotive and aerospace lightweighting. Congratulations, Team 249. Now for first place, And I do have sound effects this time. That was a drum roll. So let's see, first place is Team 103, Formula SAE, with a $200 cash award. This is a photo of F276 race car, their 2018-19 competition vehicle. They compete annually at Michigan International Speedway down in Brooklyn, Michigan, against more than 100 schools in the SAE Collegiate Design Series. Congrats again to all teams for their image submissions and for our 3 winners today. So shifting gears now, we have another set of awards called the Innovation Awards. And these are sponsored by Husky Innovate. And what I would like to do now is turn it over to our award presenters, Lisa Casper and Mike Morley. Welcome, Lisa and Mike.
Thanks, Rick. This is Lisa Casper, the program manager for Husky Innovate. And I just want to tell you a bit about what we do. Husky Innovate is Michigan Tech's Innovation and Entrepreneurship Resource Hub. We represent a collaboration between the Pavlis Honors College, the Office of Innovation and Commercialization, and the College of Business. Husky Innovate is a resource for students, faculty, and the extended community. We host workshops, pitch competitions, guest speakers, and NSF grant opportunities such as Michigan Tech's I-Core Site program. We support student organizations such as the University Innovation Fellows and the Entrepreneurship Club. We strive to foster Michigan Tech's innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem through resources, opportunities, and networks of support. Husky Innovate is proud to collaborate with Enterprise to sponsor the Innovation Awards category of prizes. And now I'll hand it off to Mike Morley, who will announce the Innovation Award winners.
Hi, thanks, Lisa. This is Mike Morley, Director of Technology Commercialization at Michigan Tech. And I just want to say fantastic job given the circumstances with the switch in venues to all the teams out there. This is our 8th year of doing the Innovation Award, something that we brought about just to help understand a little bit more of the business side of it and focus on the customer, and to see, to reward some of these innovations that can get across the finish line. With that being said, I'm just going to go right into it and start with our 3rd place winners for a $100 cash prize. And by the way, all of these, the cash is distributed to the students on the team equally. So 3rd place for $100 is Team 116, Innovative Global Solutions Enterprise. And this is sponsored by the Enterprise Manufacturing Initiative through General Motors. The project is called the Vaccine Transport Unit. And just like it sounds, it's for helping with developing countries get vaccine to rural areas. The enterprise is, their goal is to help design affordable products for developing countries. And this has done just that in a temperature controlled, cushioned transport unit that can get to these very rural areas where transportation is difficult. So, and I'm going to go to 2nd place now for, if you want to, can you switch to 2nd place? There we are. Okay, $150 prize goes to Team 236, Phase 5 transcatheter single ventricle device through our Department of Biomedical Engineering. Sponsored by Spectrum Health and Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. This is a device that helps children who have congenital heart defects and have to go through numerous iterations of surgeries at a very young age. So this is going to help them to hopefully have one surgery that's not open heart. So it's very traumatic for the children that have these. It's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. Again, a congenital defect. So fantastic work here, Team 236. And for our 1st place winner is Team 245. And it is through our Department of Material Science and Engineering and sponsored by EC Industries. They are working on a new cast aluminum for stiffness limited applications. And this is applications within the aerospace and automotive industries for increasing fuel economy and rolling performance. So it's fantastic, lightweight, obvious benefits there. So fantastic job to all three teams. And I just want to mention, if anybody is interested in helping out with any of these projects in terms of supporting them, many of these teams go on to subsequent years for refinement. Please get in touch with us or the teams. We'd be glad to work with you. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Rick.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Let's pull another sound effect. So some applause since we can't be together. Great set of awards though, for sure. Next up, we have Enterprise Student Awards. We have these 4 categories this year: the Rookie Award, Innovative Solutions, Industry and Sponsor Relations, and Outstanding Leadership. These awards are going on their 3rd year now, and they're sponsored by the Enterprise Program Office in conjunction with our Enterprise Student Advisory Board. So we started these to give students a chance to what I call catch people doing something right in their enterprise. So for me, it's this valuable opportunity to practice the skill of giving and receiving recognition in a professional setting. And when I read the nominations each year, along with the committee that reviews these, we're really quite humbled, and it's very rewarding to hear in the words of our students how much they really value one another's contributions on their enterprises. So in these 4 categories, before we announce recipients, I want to recognize all the nominees this year. So our 2020 nominees for Enterprise Student Awards are Zach Arnold, Open Source Hardware; Josh Johnson, Blue Marble Security; Alyssa Meinberg, Consumer Product Manufacturing; Jacob Mashad, Consumer Product Manufacturing; Mitchell Patterson, Formula SAE; Connor Stark, Supermileage Systems; Bryce Traver, Alternative Energy; Travis Wavrunek, Alternative Energy, and I hope I said your name right; Logan Wilkerson, Alternative Energy; and Jordan Woldt, Blue Marble Security. Each of you has been recognized by your peers as making a positive impact in your enterprise. Congratulations on your nomination. Now let's go ahead and get into the Rookie Award. So this award really, it's patterned after enterprise being much like a work environment. For those that did not listen to the kickoff or did not gather maybe the differences, enterprise is a multi-year, multidisciplinary, team-based environment where the team's emulating a company with a mission and a broader focus with multiple projects. And just like any company, you got to start at the bottom. So we want to recognize these rookies, if you will, that really kind of jump in with both feet, show initiative, integrate into their team's culture, and make meaningful contributions in a short time. So for 2020, I'm proud to announce the Rookie Award recipient goes to Bryce Traver, Alternative Energy Enterprise. This award and all the student awards that follow come with a $100 cash award to the student, an enterprise lapel pin, and a frame certificate, all of which we will get to you afterwards. Bryce was nominated by his teammate Paul Kamps from AEE, and Paul writes the following: Bryce has already shown the ability to be a fantastic future engineer and will make a fantastic future enterprise leader. The drive and passion that Bryce has for his work is something that inspires others to perform better, and has been a foundational member of the REM, the Renewable Energy Mission Module team, during this past year. Congratulations, Bryce. Next up, Innovative Solutions. So different than the awards Mike and Lisa presented, but student nominated within an enterprise team. And we give a lot of liberty to the nominator, kind of telling us what's innovative about what this individual has done. So that could be operationally, organizationally, or technically innovative within their enterprise. For 2020, the Innovative Solutions recipient is Travis Wavrunek of Alternative Energy Enterprise, also nominated by Paul Kamps. So Paul writes, Travis worked to incorporate a wind turbine into the REM, the Renewable Energy Mission Module, and had to design a system where people could not touch the turbine blades during operation. Many team members thought this was impossible, but Travis proved his dedication and problem-solving skills by redesigning his entire capstone project not only to solve the problem, but to make everything easier for the other sub-teams he worked with. He also made the entire system modular, allowing the manufacturing process to be truly revolutionary. Congratulations, Travis. Next up is industry sponsor relations. As you've seen throughout Design Expo, industry sponsorship and engagement is a critical aspect of the educational value of the program and the experience that our students have. We want to recognize those teams that see that value of that interaction and actively acknowledge their sponsors and promotional activities and leverage those networks to further their education. So for this year's Industry Sponsor Relations Award, Jordan Woldt and the Oshkosh Baja suspension team within the Blue Marble Security Enterprise. Jordan and his team were nominated by Jackson Krsul of the Blue Marble Security Enterprise. And a little excerpt of what Jackson wrote is as follows. As the project manager of the Oshkosh Baja suspension team, Jordan is responsible for coordinating the needs and requests of the Oshkosh Corporation with the team of 8 students here at Michigan Tech. He has consistently exhibited a constant professional demeanor when holding meetings and has made himself available to the sponsor whenever necessary. And faculty advisor Glenn Archer adds, I've been impressed with the maturity and sophistication Jordan has displayed as the project encountered challenges related to shock absorber failures and the COVID-19 virtual environment. Jordan managed sponsor expectations and brought the team back into focus successfully and adapted to a rapidly changing terrain. Congratulations, Jordan and the Oshkosh Baja suspension team. And finally, in the student category, we have outstanding enterprise leadership. Within enterprise, we recognize that leadership is so valuable, especially in a multi-year team environment where upper class students often serve as mentors to underclass students. And a lot of the learning comes through that mentoring as much as the technical and the disciplinary knowledge. So we want to recognize students who inspire and motivate their peers and their teammates, seeking opportunities to mentor them, leading by example, and responding well under pressure. And I can assure you there was probably a lot of pressure felt when things changed after spring break. So this award is very special, and it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient, Alyssa Meinberg, President of Consumer Product Manufacturing. Alyssa was nominated by Kira Milhausen from CPM, and Kira writes, Alyssa invites the whole class to Zoom e-board meetings and allows us to understand what is happening behind the scenes of the enterprise. She has taken on this challenge with poise and has not let it affect her positivity surrounding CPM. I admire her ability to adapt quickly and communicate new plans to a large group so effectively. Watching her lead the enterprise has increased my interest in possibly doing the same before I graduate. I think that speaks to inspiration. Congratulations, Alyssa, and a final congratulations to all of our Enterprise Student Award recipients. Now we're going to shift gears. We have 3 awards in the Enterprise Faculty, Staff, and Sponsor categories, starting with Behind the Scenes, Outstanding Sponsor, and Outstanding Enterprise Advisor. Before we announce the recipients, let's recognize the nominees. Dr. Glenn Archer, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Yours truly, Rick Berkey, Pavlis Honors College. Mike Bungie, Libby Incorporated. Steve Lehmann, Biomedical Engineering. Daryl Matthews, Dining Services. Owen Mills, Material Science and Engineering. Dr. Tony Rogers, Chemical Engineering. Dr. John Sandell, Chemical Engineering. And Rachel Storr, Mechanical Engineering, Engineering Mechanics. Congratulations to all our nominees. Now for the Behind the Scenes Award. Now this is an award that an enterprise can nominate someone for helping them through a challenge, helping them accomplish a goal. It's someone who is not their primary advisor. Enterprise advisors are grading and advising much in a teaching capacity. These behind the scenes folks help make enterprises successful without getting the credit, if you will, sometimes. The thing that really jumps out at me is when the individual support is perceived as going above and beyond. And I would say at Michigan Tech, above and beyond, the bar is set pretty high when I think of faculty and staff who will help almost any student, whether they're in their class or not. So this means a lot to get this award. And it's my pleasure to announce the recipient for 2020 is Steve Lehmann from Biomedical Engineering Staff Engineer. He was nominated by Connor Stark in the Supermileage Systems Enterprise. And Connor writes, thanks to Mr. Lehmann's assistance, we were able to output data needed from our current engine dynamometer to allow us to prepare our engine for competition. As our members lacked expertise in LabVIEW coding, there was a good chance that we would have mended our code improperly and created more issues. Mr. Lehmann helped us to fix the code the correct way and walked us through the process, allowing our team to understand how the program works. Thanks to his help, several team members now have expressed more interest in learning about LabVIEW and how we can better utilize it in our dyno. And as a faculty advisor for Supermileage, I personally want to thank you and congratulate you, Steve, for your support. Next up, Outstanding Enterprise Sponsor. So this is open to any individuals who serve as an external sponsor for an enterprise team project and nominated by that enterprise. Someone who provides active engagement with the team, showing a personal commitment to their education and learning, and demonstrates what I call that balanced approach. Our sponsors are our clients in many respects. They have a problem. They want a team to kind of address this challenge that maybe they're too close to, but they're also a professional mentor, and they're somebody that our students are looking across the aisle, if you will, or the other side of the fence to say, what could my career look like when I graduate? So walking that balance, I think, is what really sets apart some of the sponsors who really invest in our students' learning. So for 2020, I am proud to announce the Outstanding Enterprise Sponsor recipient is Mr. Mike Bungie and Libby Incorporated. Mike is the Director of Global Resources and Materials at Libby, and I believe Mike is on if he wants to send us a chat. I appreciate you being on, and congratulations for this award. Becky Golish, Consumer Product Manufacturing team member, writes, Libby has been great to work with in CPM. They have provided our team a generous budget and have made themselves always available for teleconferences each week. They have sent multiple samples and have been open to thinking outside the box when the team has run into dead ends. They're very patient and understanding when our team was having trouble accomplishing goals at the beginning of the project due to lack of numbers and experience. Congratulations, Mike, and the rest of the support team at Libby. Our last award in this category is Outstanding Enterprise Advisor. This goes to a faculty or staff who serve as an official advisor of an enterprise. Some of the qualities we really look for and try to reward and recognize are someone who creates a positive and motivating environment and really seeks to foster that student leadership and ownership within enterprise. Someone who shows a personal commitment to student learning and success. We kind of say the guide on the side rather than the sage on the stage. So without further ado, I am very proud to announce our Outstanding Enterprise Advisor for 2020 goes to Dr. Tony Rogers, Associate Professor in Chemical Engineering and Faculty Advisor of Consumer Product Manufacturing. He was nominated by Izabella, Haberski, and Loryn Zeno from CPM. And just a quick fact, Tony is no stranger to advising enterprise. CPM is one of the founding teams formed in 2000 when we launched this program. He's been involved ever since. And he's also no stranger to this award. He earned it in 2018. So repeat winner. And some of what Dr. Rogers' nomination is as follows. So Loryn and Izabella write, as an enterprise, we would not be the same without Dr. Rogers. He's not just our advisor, but the best representation I know for what our enterprise stands for. He embodies growth, development, and empathy, qualities this world needs more of and that we benefit from greatly. Speaking as both the enterprise director and a fellow colleague, I could not agree more. Congratulations, Tony. And a final congratulations to all our enterprise student, faculty, staff, and sponsor recipients today. I think that deserves a round of applause. So now I'm going to hand it back to Janet, and we're going to go through the Design Expo Awards in the Senior Design category.
Thank you, Rick. So senior design, what is it? It's the culminating activity in many of our degree programs, and especially in the engineering programs. Design is the backbone of these programs of study. The design thread often begins in the first year, and it goes like this: design, build or simulate, test, redesign, build, test. And so the senior design projects are very important. They're carried out by teams of 4 to 5 senior level engineering, technology, or computing majors working on design challenges whose solutions are open-ended and often sponsored by industry partners. By open-ended, what I mean is the answer is not in the back of the book, right? The answer is arrived at through the design process. So senior design is more like a first job than a last class. So now we're going to move into the headliner awards. These awards are based on the work of our 75 plus judges who've been reviewing team videos since Tuesday. Judges' scoring is based on communication, organization, and flow, not on the production quality of the videos themselves. These results are used for more than determining awards. We use this data to assess students' communication skills as an educational outcome that is linked to ABET accreditation of our engineering programs. This year, we had 60 registered senior design teams, 45 of which submitted videos for judging. We have 7 awards total in this category, which includes 4 honorable mentions and first, second, and third place. All right, so honorable mention number 1 goes to team 232, Road Marking Reflectivity Evaluator. This team is participating in the TIM $10,000 Challenge, a national innovation and design competition to develop a new product that features a LiDAR sensor provided by SICK Industries. The team developed software that uses reflectivity values obtained by the LiDAR unit. The new software identifies deterioration of road stripes and recommends timely repainting to aid in the safety and reliability of self-driving and lane-assisted vehicles on the roadway. Congratulations to team members Brian Parvin, Paul Allen, David Brushaber, Kurtis Alessi, Alex Kirchner in a variety of different departments. All right, so the honorable mention number 2 award goes to Team 256, Validation Test System for Boston Scientific Inflatable Penile Prosthesis, which is IPP for short. The sponsor was Boston Scientific. This team performed analyses, simulations, and our engineering calculations to estimate and predict the movement of the IPP cylinders and resulting stress strain. They modified current or designed new test procedures to perform physical testing that can replicate these conditions and fabricate a physical test system. Congratulations to McKenzie Hill, Ahmed Al-Dulaim, Nathan Halansky, and Catherine Wong, all in the Department of Biomedical Engineering. Honorable mention number 3 goes to Team 203, Airport Needs Design Challenge. The sponsor was Airport Cooperative Research Program. This project's goal was to reduce the contamination of de-icing fluids in small airports. Team 203 developed a cart specially designed to capture de-icing fluid. The fluid is primarily sprayed on the wings of the aircraft. This cart will help collect a significant amount of the fluid that comes from the wings. They'll be creating a prototype, which is approximately a 1/3 model of the final design. Congratulations to Derek Single, Jared Langdon, Bryce Leaf, Ruth Mackey, and Douglas Peterson, all from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. All right, our next honorable mention and our last one goes to Team 202, Radio Frequency Ablation Modeling and Validation of Cannula Designs. The sponsor was Medtronic. So this project's overview is as follows. Lesion formation caused by radio frequency ablation must be placed in a precise location by medical professionals to be effective in killing nerve cells. Team 202's goal has been to increase the thermal profile around the needle to allow medical professionals to be less precise in their placement of the cannula. The heat spread of the cannula can be modified through alteration of the insulation properties and the overall design of the needle. Congratulations to Joe Karen, Olivia Creamer, Becky Daniels, and North Lighthouser from the Departments of Electrical Engineering and Biomedical Engineering. So those 4 honorable mentions were all equal awards of $100. All right, drum roll. We're moving into the we're gonna do this third place, second place, and first place. So the third place, these are our big awards for senior design. So third place award goes to Team 253. Direct casting with additive manufactured patterns, and the sponsor was Mercury Marine. Mercury Marine challenged this team to develop a lost foam style casting process that uses a 3D printed pattern instead of expanded polystyrene. Expanded polystyrene allows for complete part filling, but the cost and time required to create a new pattern out of polystyrene are much too high due to the pattern tooling. 3D printing patterns would eradicate the need for pattern tooling and reduce the time required to produce a pattern. Congratulations to James Dreisenga, Riley Simpson, Camden Miner, Zach Schwab, TC Swiddle, and Sean Frank from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. All right, we're moving on to second place here now. And all right, second place has been won by Team 212. This team focused on hospital washer auto sampler usage and data optimization. This was sponsored by Stryker. Team 212 designed a device that actively senses the conditions inside a hospital instrumentation washer. This device provides information for understanding the effects of the wash environment on medical instruments and will allow for wash cycle optimization. Congratulations to Nick Golden, Jeremy Weaver, Jack Ivers from the Departments of Biomedical Engineering and Mechanical Engineering. All right, first place award. What's it gonna be, Rick? Drum roll. And first place goes to Team 227, Eddy Current Inspection of Inline Integration. The sponsor for this award was MacLean-Fogg, Component Solutions Metform. Team 227 was tasked with integrating an eddy current testing process into an assembly cell for MacLean-Fogg. The eddy current tester non-destructively tests the washer for surface cracks before it is assembled with a nut. They are creating a testing operation that spins, tests, and ejects washers based on whether they pass or fail. The assembly has to be contained within the existing assembly cell. Wow. Sounds like that particular project had a lot of constraints. So the team awardees are Brett Holbert, Austin Ballou, Britton Lewis, Nathan Beaning, Philip Spillman, and Sophie Palowski, all from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. And this first place award is $400, so that's gonna amount to something when it's divided up and sent out in the mail. All right, again, congrats to all our Senior Design Award winners for their outstanding projects and hard work. I'm going to hand it back to Rick now to finish with the Design Expo Awards for the Enterprise category.
Thank you, Janet. And let me just add an applause here for all those recipients. That was great. Now we get into the same thing, but for enterprise teams. And just as a note of clarification, the enterprise awards go back into the team accounts because enterprise teams need to fund their future projects, and senior design teams need to go out and start working. So they get to take the cash, and enterprise teams get to reinvest it back in their business. So let's get started with enterprise awards. And we have one honorable mention and first, second, and third place. So we'll start with the honorable mention. And this year, that goes to Team 115, Husky Game Development. So this is one of our larger enterprises, typically 65 to 70 students organized into multiple sprint type game development teams where they pitch games to their leadership team and kind of down select and push forward the games that have the most promise. The video that they presented this year included, there's a screenshot here, but they also talked very well about this game they developed that was called Lost in Maisie Mansion. It's kind of a horror, or a mansion where you have to escape, and it was pretty neat to hear the story behind it. So congratulations, Husky Game Development, advised by Scott Kuhl in the computer science department. Third place was actually a tie this year. So both teams will get a $200 cash award. Innovative Global Solutions, Team 116, and Team 106, Aerospace Enterprise. So congratulations to both of you. As we had heard earlier, IGS was on the podium for an innovation award with their vaccine transport unit. Aerospace, I think, or I know, is officially our largest enterprise. This semester, they had 91 enrolled students from multiple majors, and they have 3 active satellite spacecraft projects, including the Oculus, which launched into orbit last year on a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. It's a calibration object for ground observatories. The ORIS, which looks at interference patterns of geostationary satellites and monitoring satellites, and Stratus, which deals with climate and weather modeling. Congratulations to IGS and Aerospace. Second place goes to Team 118, the Mining Innovation Enterprise, also known as MINE. MINE is working on 2 major initiatives this year. One is water extraction from gypsum, which is important for exploring Mars, where there was found to be gypsum. And they're also doing deep sea mining ROV development. Additionally, they're competing for the first time in the NASA Lunabotics mining competition. Congratulations to MINE. And now I will get the drum roll going for first place in Enterprise, which is Team 101, Blizzard Baja. Baja is, again, one of our SAE teams in the Collegiate Design Series. They compete annually. This is one of the more popular competitions with typically 100 teams per event. These competitions, once they go live, they sell out within minutes. So they're very popular with the other schools, and it's part of that competition spirit to compete on the Blizzard Baja team. So congratulations to Blizzard Baja, all of our recipients this year, and frankly, all of our enterprise teams for their hard work. One more award. I didn't want to forget, the People's Choice Award. We're not done yet. This is a bit of a spontaneous award, and I decided about a half hour ago how much it would be, and I agreed $100 sounded good. So thanks to those who texted in their votes, and we were able to find a clear winner for this People's Choice Award. So the winner is Team 238, the connector and coupling actuator for mobile electrical grids. If anybody from Team 238's out there, let us know. You received 101 text votes. Congratulations. So now I will turn it back to Dean Callahan one more time to offer some closing remarks as we conclude the 2020 Design Expo.
Thank you so much, Rick. Your work on the enterprise programs and in putting together a virtual design expo is greatly appreciated by all of us. Impressive. Students and soon-to-be graduates, congratulations. We're impressed and proud of your work and of your resilience and tenacity. You embody the nimble problem solvers that Michigan Tech is known for. Soon you'll be out there working for a company or grad school or, I don't know. I wanted to make sure to invite you to a future design expo so you can have the in-person experience. You can fly in or drive up to Houghton and join us for a day in the MUB as a judge, and even probably go snowshoeing while you're here. Thank you, students. To the Design Expo Planning Committee, thank you for pulling off an amazing virtual event this year. What a success. To our faculty and staff, Thank you for offering both challenge and support to our students, allowing them to develop their disciplinary and professional skills. To our judges, thank you for involvement and support of our students' education. To our audience today, thank you for sharing this special event with us. To our external partners and supporters, we again thank you. Your projects and your sponsorship is vital. All of this great work and the ability to showcase it today would not be possible without you. We appreciate your support and are already planning projects for the coming year. Get in touch with us to share your ideas. And finally, again, our students, keep your alma mater, Michigan Tech, in mind, because as you know, we're always looking for more problems to solve. You may in your future work have the perfect project for a co-op student to work on, or a great project for a senior project team, a senior design project. Michigan Tech alumni are vital to our enterprise programs and senior design projects. Please stay connected with us in this way as a future project sponsor, and just please stay connected. We'd love to hear from you. All right, it's time to go out and do more amazing things, just like you've shown us today. And one last thing, go Huskies!
Thank you, Janet. We'll just conclude with this final slide here to mark your calendars for Design Expo 2021. We've already got the date set and we hope to make it bigger and better. And again, thank you all for your support. Thanks for attending. Thank you to our students. And with that, we will conclude the 2020 Design Expo Awards presentation.